What's good, beautiful people? In today's video, we're about to watch clips of when Times officers arrested FBI agents. I appreciate everyone who take the time to drop a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And without too much long talking, let's get to the video.
This might just be one of the best interactions with police I've seen in a long time. A South Sudanese citizen was just sitting and minding his own business when cops approached
Where the hell is Sudan? Oh, the Sudanese. Oh, I know, never mind.
him and started asking questions.
For what? You think? That's an illusion. You think?
It seems like they're assuming that this man is someone he's not. The man accuses the cops of racial
Whoa.
profiling right from the get-go. After a lot of arguing, they put the man in handcuffs. Now this is where things get heated. You can hear the man asking the cops to check his ID.
Matter of fact, look at my ID.
After
They arrest this man based on their own thought. Nothing factual, nothing serious. Just a thought. Because they feel that way. So that's the law now. Interesting.
a while, they finally do check his ID.
Hey, watch how funny this is. No, don't hate me. Look at it. Oh, what does that say?
Oh.
What does that say? Oh.
And
Oh.
it hits them like a ton of bricks.
Oh.
Do you see the shock on their faces? That's all because the guy is an FBI agent. This has to be one of the best messing with the wrong guy encounters ever. Anyway,
No, politely put my badge back in my pocket, let these cuffs go, and let me tell your supervisor a story or two about your little stupid. You know what? Let's keep watching.
the man asks for a supervisor, and when he arrives, the man asks for their cards.
Right.
Yep. And I'm gonna follow the report on you, and you.
Yep.
Because you guys are all stupid.
That's what they into. They stupid. Yep. They dumb. Learn the law before you become an officer of the law.
It's funny how the cops have shut their mouths at this point. And look at the supervisor. He's shaking in his boots. They all know they might not have a job after this encounter. Here you can see a cop
Yeah.
talking to a man who says he's an FBI agent. The man even shows the cop his credentials, but the cop still doesn't trust him, so he calls the station and asks to check the plates.
What? Bro, so like I don't understand what kind of procedure you go through. You can't tell if a FBI badge or you can't tell if it's real or fake. You gotta call in to see. You gotta check people's driver's license just in case. See, this might be a rookie cop. I starting to feel like this may be a rookie cop in this situation. Cause wow. Just why?
Advanced Wiring Company.
Do you work for a
Doesn't
wiring
say
company?
anything further.
It's a covert vehicle, sir. Okay.
When it comes back to a wiring company and not a government agency, the man
Oh
says that
my.
it's a covert vehicle. Here we learn that the man actually called this cop, and the cop is wondering how he got his phone number.
One who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number? I can't give you that information. I ain't saying he can't tell me how he got my information.
The cop
Wait, time out. So this FBI agent call you. You don't know how he get your number. He tell you he's an FBI agent. That ain't enough to be like, that's how I get your number. And then after he tell you, he can't give you the information. That's FBI talk, bro. Even I know that. That's regular FBI talk. These cops. You know what? He probably just working for his day's worth of pay. That's all I can say.
then lets this guy know that he's been detained at this point, but he doesn't put him in handcuffs just yet.
What?
The reason why he's detaining him is that he's not being cooperative. When the guy asks the cop if he wants his registration, the cop refuses and says that he's waiting for his supervisor.
Would you
Oh,
like
wow.
to see the registration, sir? I don't really want anything from you at this point. My supervisor's on the way.
Oh my God.
The cop then speaks on his radio some more and says that the man's name is Special Agent Hatton out of Jacksonville. The cops add that the man keeps talking on his radio, but nothing comes back. Then he changes his mind and says that he does hear something now. In any case, they keep checking the man, but when they couldn't confirm anything, they finally put him in cuffs. After spending some time in a police car, the man asks the cop to call an ambulance.
On 911, call, I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me.
When the
What?
ambulance finally arrives, the cop explains the whole situation and says that the man complains about shortness of breath and vision loss.
Oh.
Started complaining of shortness of breath, vision loss.
This FBI agent probably started hyperventilating. He couldn't deal with that tight space and the headache of having to deal with these two or three moronic officers. I don't blame him. They caused this man had an attack, some type of anxiety attack or something. I don't like his initial, his initial demeanor. Excellent. Wait for your supervisor. You should do that.
While paramedics are putting the guy in their vehicle, the cop is making excuses for himself. He says that the guy turned out to be legit, but that he was acting suspicious and that's why he was detained.
See, that cop there have caring tendencies. Why you creating up stories, bro? Because only Karens is create stories that suit suit their situation. No, no, don't try lie now.
Video starts with the arrest of one man. After the cops put him in handcuffs, one of them asks him about his credentials. When the guy says that the FBI issued those for him back when he was working for them, the cop starts reading the man his rights.
So the right to remain silent. Anything
Oh.
you say can and will be used in the court of law. If the right to talk to an attorney have been present with you prior to any questioning, if you wish one. Sure. If you cannot afford one will be provided to you by the courts.
Then he says that he arrested him because of red and blue lights.
So the reason that you're in cuffs, okay, is per NRS. Unless you're a sworn officer. I know in Nevada everybody. Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues. Sure.
He then goes back to this man's
It's probably an FBI training to just always stay calm, because I'm noticing like a thing with these officers, they just calm. Like these agents, they just calm. Like, yeah, sure, do your thing. Okay, cool. Like they have no fear of actually being persecuted. And I don't blame them, because these officers clearly don't know, what's going on or protocol.
credentials and is surprised that he worked for the FBI.
You work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI.
The guy reveals that he contracted with the FBI and also the Department of Justice. He then goes on to explain his current job and where he was headed.
Contractor for Southwest Gas.
For Southwest, so that's like
That's
your
here, yeah.
That's your primary job.
Yeah, that's my part-time job, and I have my own cybersecurity company.
The video cuts out, so we can't really see what happened next, but you can just tell that the cops knew they had the wrong guy.
Wow.
Now, this one's a prime example of cops making excuses for themselves after bullying people,
Sounds like Karen's. Here we go.
even when those people are federal agents. But let's start from the beginning, shall we? You can first see a cop shouting at a man, asking to see his hands.
Let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground.
Oh,
The man obeys, but he lets the cop know that he's a federal agent.
Get on the ground.
holy crap. Like what first of all, I would like to know what he get called for, because you bringing out the guns this early? I don't know. That's a bit too much.
I'm a federal agent.
That's where the cop starts getting even more aggressive. And now he's demanding that this man get to the ground. And yeah,
What the
he's got a
hell?
gun pulled out and pointed at the man this whole time. The guy wants
What
to show the
the
cop his
hell?
credentials, but the cop won't listen. He just wants this guy on the ground. When the backup arrives, the guy has no other choice but to get to the ground.
Face down.
Oh
You're
my.
the one making the mistake. Settle down. Face down now.
The cops arrest him, and when he asks them to calm down and give
Bro, so they ain't even asking no questions, they ain't taking no information. He actually willing to give information. And second of all, what the hell citizen could just sit there and lie to an officer and be like, I'm a federal agent? If someone happened to tell me that, I have to take them somewhat serious, because it's a crime to even lie about those type of things. So that's a bit dunce. Like if someone say that, I automatically be like, okay, let me see at least. I ain't just gotta arrest him. I mean, I'll never be an officer either, but yeah.
him some air because he's got a medical condition, they ignore him and ask him to move his legs and get into the car. When he doesn't do it, they just tase him and put him in the car forcefully.
Down and breathe.
Let me breathe. I have a medical condition.
We're gonna get air to you. Get your
Oh
legs
my
in.
god.
Get your
Sir.
legs in. We're closing this door.
Sir,
Get your legs in.
I need air. Sir, please, call an ambulance. I'm asking for an
You
ambulance.
got a medic coming. Get in the car.
Honestly, this remind me of the video of the lady that I posted probably a week or two ago. I don't know when this about to drop, but who had a medical condition and the cops wasn't having it. They didn't believe it. This is crazy. Like cops really, they have too much power, honestly, in my opinion.
Sir, I don't need the medic. The taser didn't bother me.
just said call an ambulance if you don't need
Yeah, now you don't want one. Get in the car.
in the car. Get
What
all
the
I
hell?
can't
I'll
breathe.
go around.
Wait, sir.
Yo, I would like to see the ending of that one, because he could have possibly done it back there. Oh my goodness.
Two police officers with the Kansas City Police Department, Cole Modir and Marco Olivas, were following a car for a good mile in Raytown, Missouri. They stopped a car and a man comes out. One of the officers explains that they stopped him after the plates didn't come back to anything.
Plates don't come back to anything, so we should do a traffic stop on you.
What?
He then straight up calls him bro and asks him where he's headed.
Where you at, bro? I'll be taking the route. Okay.
He want to talk like he cool. He want to ease up the tension. Where you going, bro? No. Ain't no bro around here. I big dog detective. Don't bro me. Put some respect over here.
The man is stumped by this and says he's a detective. The cop then tells him to chill out. While
What?
returning to their car, they can be heard calling the man names. After this uncomfortable encounter, Robinson, who is
Whoa.
black, said that the stop was illegal. He thought he would not have been pulled over had he been white. Civil rights activists, police experts, and academics in law said that the stop was
Wow.
a prime example of toxic racial culture in the department.
Yep, toxic racial culture in the entire department. Not just one, like the whole system. Like it ain't just one piece, but you know, that's another story for another lifetime. Not even another day, another lifetime.
Here's one case of police arresting an FBI agent where they weren't in the wrong. This video
What?
shows cops from the Grand Rapids, Michigan Police Department running after and subsequently putting cuffs on a man who's clearly intoxicated and doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't see that in the video, but the man actually fired his weapon at the police just outside a gym.
Oh,
While they were putting him in cuffs, one of the officers realized that the man had a badge. When she looked at the badge, she realized a shocking thing, that the man is actually an FBI agent.
He's got a badge.
oh.
Federal Bureau of... He's an FBI agent.
Okay, FBI agent. At least that last one, he was all drunk and stuff, so he probably can manage. Thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. It really helps with algorithms. See you in the next one.